Hey Cindy, how are you doing?
I'm great, Michelle. How are you?
Excellent, excellent. I just had a few questions today about our real estate market. What do you think is the biggest concern for buyers right now in today's market?
I think the biggest concerns right now for the buyers are obviously interest rates, which we all know have gone up substantially in a very quick period of time, and their monthly payments due to those higher interest rates.
Absolutely. And what is your solution for buyers right now?
So Bank of England, we have a program. It's called a 2-1 buy down. So what it does is we know rates are going to come down in the next 8 to 18 months approximately. They will start to come down. So in order to combat that initial high payment with the higher rates, we have a program that is called a 2-1 buy down. So let's just say your normal interest rate is 7.25. Let's just keep it at that.
Okay.
The first year, your rate would go down to a 5.25, 2 points lower, and the savings is significant. So it's about $350 to $400 a month savings that first year, based on about a $300,000 loan amount.
Okay, perfect.
The second year would be a 6.25.
Okay.
So it goes down to that 1 year. It's about a $200 savings. So it gives you that initial relief the first couple of years, while you wait for the rates to come down, and then you can refinance.
Perfect. And then how does a buyer qualify for this? What is necessary that perhaps we ask the seller to do to make this program possible?
So in order to have this program and make it work, we need the seller to give a seller contribution, which in this market, we're seeing more people negotiating right now. So they would have to give a credit, a seller credit for closing, because it does have to be paid by the seller because it is prepaid interest.
Okay, perfect. What does that percentage vary, or is it a pretty much a set?
It's about a 2.3%. So we usually say a 3% seller concession to cover that and help out with a little bit of the closing costs.
Why is it a great time to buy now? What's your opinion?
I think it's a great time to buy right now because sellers are negotiating. So
absolutely.
Although the rates are higher, you're not paying $50,000 over the amount of of a home. So the monthly payment doesn't vary that much because you're not overpaying. You're going to be underpaying because you can come in a little bit under, and there's a little bit more flexibility with the negotiation. Once the rates come back down, it's going to be that much harder to find a home again because inventory is still low.
And for me, I really think like rates are just what they are. It doesn't matter. People still need to buy. People still need to sell. And I would much rather buy a property that is under market value. And we don't have the bidding wars like we had, a few months ago. So there's not 10 offers where a house might go 50 to 100,000 or 200,000 over list price. And it might take a while, to get back to where that is. But I would rather buy smart and time the market a little bit with pricing.
Yes, definitely. And rents are on the rise as well. So you're going to have to pay rent regardless. You might as well invest that into a home and build that equity. And then you just refinance when the rates come down. You bring down your monthly payment. But it's a great time to buy if you can.
Right. Absolutely. And would you agree that rents and interest rates are correlational? So as interest rates rise, rents traditionally rise as well? Okay.
Definitely.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much. Do you have any questions for me?
I know our buyers are wanting to know some information about how the market's going. Can you share any statistics on inventory today versus a year ago?
Absolutely. So for November of 2022, for Sarasota and Manatee County, we have 4,700, just over 4,700 active listings.
Oh.
And a year ago, for the month of November, we only had about 1,500 active listings.
Wow.
So that is equivalent of about 3 times the inventory that we have today. And that is up 214% from 1 year ago. And then for pending statistics, today we have about 1,239 properties pending across Sarasota and Manatee County. And a year ago, that was about 1,859. So that's actually down 33%, just compared from 1 year ago.
All right. Can you share some stats on today's market?
Absolutely. So with that, we have much more inventory, of course, and pricing. Our median active price today is around $500,000, and that's for Sarasota and Manatee. So that's condos, single families, everything there. And then the median sold price is $440,000.
Okay.
And then with that, your average price per square foot is about $312 price per square foot. And average days on market is 45, which is up significantly from even where we were 6 months ago versus where we were 12 months ago.
All right, great. So why do you think it's a better time to buy now versus 6 months ago having this information?
Absolutely. Well, it was very crazy 6 months ago, 12 months ago. There was so much competition. And for one buyer, there might be, one house for maybe 10 to 15 buyers. So if there's 10 offers on a property, that price is going to go up significantly. Multiple offers, you're going to have to do over list price, over market value, and your terms are going to be more favorable for the seller. So there might be, some people did no inspections, some people bought sight unseen, there were no seller concessions at all.
No negotiations.
No negotiation. It was really like, what does the seller want?
Right,
Okay, let's just compete to get the house.
Right.
So interest rates, of course, were a little bit lower then, but interest rates will rise and fall. Most people refinance within 3 to 4 years statistically anyhow. So that definitely, changes that. But buyers can negotiate now. They can have more favorable terms and they have more options of where to go. So there might be a seller that is really, 6 months ago, 12 months ago, they were really hesitant to put their house on the market because they're like, where are we going to go? There's not enough homes to choose from to choose the next house.
If you sell, where do we do?
Yeah. So now it's still the seller's market. We still have about, 3 months plus inventory. But if a seller puts their house on the market now, they then have many options on where to buy. And it's still a little bit of a seller's market. So, that favors their price. They're not, and it's hard to time the market, but now is really the best time to, sell and buy into the next home.
I agree.
Yeah. So if you want to get in contact with us, my name's Michelle Tanner. I'm with the Tanner Group at Preferred Shore.
I am Cindy Jaramillo. I'm with Bank of England.
And we would love to help you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
For more videos like this, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to get a hold of me, please give me a call, send me a text or an email, and I'm happy to reach out to you to assist you with all your real estate dreams.